3DHOJOR sent over this spool of silk PLA for my 3D printer, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. Okay, so I've got the spool of filament here from 3DHOJOR, and as you can see, we have a cardboard spool. And one thing I really like about this spool is that we have a label on each side. That way, when the spool is on your 3D printer, or maybe in a multi-material system, you can see exactly what the specifications are for the material without having to remove it from your printer to get a better look. But it does include some basic information about printing with this filament. And as you can see here, since this is a dual color filament, we've got the blue really showing here on the one side. And if I flip it over, we have that silver color coming through on the filament. Now, as I mentioned previously, this is a dual color filament. So on the one side, we have the silver. If I rotate that over, we have the blue. And what that's going to do is give our prints a dual colored look. And I will show that here in just a second. But this is a really cool feature that if you haven't tried this out on your printer, I definitely recommend taking a look at a filament like this because it really is a unique looking print. Now, first up, with this two-colored filament from 3DHOJOR, we, of course, have a benchy print, like I always show. And on the one side here, we have a nice blue color. Now, this is a silk PLA, so you're going to get some nice sheen to it. And on the other side, we transition to more of a bluish silver color. Now, I will say that there is a lot of blue that shows through on this silver, but I do like the look of it, and I think it looks pretty nice. But if you're looking for something with a very drastic and distinct color difference between the two sides, this one might not be for you. But if you're looking for something cool, blue, and a little bit of bluish silver, this one is definitely one to check out. Now, moving on to another print here, we can again see the color shift between the blue on the left side of this print, and if I turn it over, we have that silverish blue. Again, not a huge color shift difference between the two sides, but it does look really nice. And if this is the look that you're going for, kind of a subtle shift in color and transition, this might be one that you want to add to your collection of filament. I think it looks really nice. This is a really rich blue color here that we have. I know the light is showing that it's really shiny. It's not super shiny, it's more of a satin, but it is definitely still a silk PLA look, so you get a lot of difference compared to a standard PLA material. Now, as I showed you with my example prints of this dual color filament from 3DHOJOR, you do get a nice shift in color between the silver and blue spool here. They do offer multiple other color combinations as well. So if you're looking for some dual color filament for some really unique looking prints, I definitely recommend checking this stuff out from 3DHOJOR. Now, as always, I've got a link in the description below if you want to try this filament out for yourself.